Hello guys. Welcome to another video of the Apple industry. Today we're going to talk about the chronicles of innovation, the evolution of macOS. So, first warning, this is not from the very beginning of macOS. It is not from System 1, but it's just from macOS X. Okay, that's the first one. So, introduction to the macOS. In this presentation, we will explore the evolution of macOS, Apple flagship's operating system. From its inception to the latest updates, we will highlight key milestones and innovations that have shaped the user's experience and functionality of macOS. The birth of macOS. macOS originated from macOS X, released in 2001. This marked a significant shift in Apple's operating system, integrating the stability of Unix with the user-friendly interface of classic macOS, setting the foundation for future developments. Key features of macOS. The initial release of macOS introduced several key features, such as the Aqua interface, dock, and Finder enhancements. These innovations aim to provide users interaction and accessibility, establishing a new standard for operating system. Transition to Intel. In 2006, Apple transitioned macOS from PowerPC to Intel processors. This change allowed for enhanced performance and compatibility with a broader range of software, with significant impacting the macOS ecosystem and user base. macOS Leopard, released in 2007, macOS Leopard introduces over 300 new features, including time machines for backups and space for virtual desktops. These innovations greatly improved productivity and user experience, solidifying macOS reputation. So I think the Leopard is one of the longest living. Like it is the first macOS, I guess, the first macOS X as before it was System 1 or System 2. And it becomes System 9 and it got changed into macOS. And macOS Leopard is one of the first one. I think the first one is the macOS 10.1, 10.0, the classic, the beta version, so that no one can use. The rise of App Store. In 2011, Apple introduced the Mac App Store, revolutionizing software distribution for macOS. This platform provides users with easy access to applications, fostering a vibrant developer community and enhancing the overall macOS experience. macOS Mountain Lion. Released in 2012, macOS Mountain Lion brought features from iOS, such as notifications and messages. This integrations marked a significant step towards unified Apple ecosystem, enhancing user connectivity across devices. Introduction to Siri. In 2016, macOS Sierra introduced Siri to the platform, allowing users to interact with their computers using voice commands. This innovation marked a shift towards more intuitive and hands-free computing experiences. So Siri is like AI, like Google Assistant, and can do anything. So in the macOS Sierra, I think it's the first time it got added. Yeah, I really love this. I really like this series, very helpful. But I see that the macOS Sierra, macOS Mojave, macOS Catalina, macOS High Sierra, and macOS Monterey, Mont or Monterey. Yeah, I guess that how it called. All have that. Yeah, before it doesn't have that. So it came from the macOS came from the name of big cats like lions, leopard, and then they changed to some random places in California like the Mojave Desert, the Catalina Island, the Sierra Mounts or something. And Monterey is like a neighborhood or something. I don't know. I just explored it out. And then macOS High Sierra. Launched in 2017, macOS High Sierra focused on the performance improvements and introduced the Apple File System, or APFS. This modern file system enhanced data management, security, and efficiency, setting a new standard for macOS. So I think macOS High Sierra is come out for the new MacBook Air 13-inch, Intel in 2017, and I think that's a pretty good laptop because for now I still see some people using it around. And it looks kind of cool. It has a glowing Apple logo, which I think is the last version to have it, and I think that's kind of unique. But yeah, Apple just killed it. They removed it and they replaced it with a normal Apple logo that doesn't light up. And yeah, so the MacBook uh is like thin one, very thin, extra thin, the thinnest, the original design from 2008 with slight changes, but yeah, it's okay, still thinner than now MacBook Air, like 1.85 inches, and that over at that time it's just like 0.75. Yeah, it's super thin. I don't know how they put it on a computer, but yeah. The dark mode evolution. With the release of macOS Mojave in 2018, Apple introduced dark mode, allowing users to switch to a darker interface with more comfortable viewing experience. This feature was widely embraced, enhancing usability in low light environments. But yeah, I really like this dark mode because when I go on a plane, I go on trip like that, I could work without the light from the aircraft. Dark mode like helps makes my eye better, makes my eye look at my computer, but like way much better. So yeah, it's pretty helpful and dark mode very good. I wish that was added earlier so that my dad can use. Now he's switched to Windows, so macOS Catalina and beyond. macOS Catalina, released in 2019, further integrated macOS apps into the macOS ecosystem. Features like Sidecar, Screen Time showcase Apple's commitment to a seamless user experience across devices, enhancing productivity. The shift to Apple Silicon. In 2020, Apple announced that the transition to Apple Silicon, or the Apple M1 chip, with the macOS Big Sur or macOS 11 Big Sur. This transition promised improved performance, battery life, and efficiency, marking a new era in macOS development and hardware integration. So yeah, it got first added in the MacBook Air, the new M1 MacBook Air that has a golden color. Yeah, that golden color is like pretty beautiful. And that one is thin, but it doesn't have the glowing logo, so that's that's what I don't like. And it has like not a lot of ports, I guess, just a few like three. Yeah, just three. Now they have like four, five, six. In the MacBook Pro, they have more. macOS Monterey features. Released in 2021, sorry. macOS Monterey introduced features like universal control and focus mode. These innovations aim to enhance multitasking and user focus, reflecting Apple's dedication to improving productivities and user experience. So I think the macOS Monterey is uh yeah, the 12 macOS 12. Let me search it up. Uh just let me search it up a little bit. Uh macOS. It just take a little bit time. macOS, here we go. So version 13. Here is macOS Monterey. Yeah, Monterey was very unique. It has the new round, super round taskbar, not like the others, the old version. And it's come from the macOS Big Sur, which apparently has that the earliest version to have that round thingy. And yeah, it looks that I think the background in the macOS Big Sur is even still used for some now, and some even still use the macOS Big Sur. Catalina is the last version to have the old macOS taskbar, which looks very old. Yeah, 2019, 2020 came big update. It's the Big Sur and then the macOS 12 Mortuary. Yeah, it introduced a focus mode and anything. The latest innovation. As of 2024, macOS continues to evolve in the macOS involved in macOS Ventura 2022, macOS 13, Sonoma or macOS 14 in 2023, and the latest Sequoia in 2024 with new features like State Manager and enhanced privacy controls. These updates reflect Apple's ongoing commitments to user experience, security, and integration within its ecosystem. The role of user. Okay, first, uh, Apple added the Touch ID, which I think is a pretty good thing. And yeah, it's very helpful because without Touch ID, I won't be able to access my laptop without yeah, in the olden days MacBook, like the 2017 MacBook Air, they still use the password. So sometimes it's just too much. Passwords like too much time, and we can just access a computer with like just one touch of a finger, and that's how we access our computer nowadays. That's very convenient for sure, and it's still got the privacy that we needed. And yeah, our parents and our friends couldn't even access our computer, even if they know our password, because we could just turn them off and then boom, it's all ours. The role of user feedbacks. User feedbacks has played a crucial role in shaping macOS evolutions. Apple's actively listens, shaping macOS uh, evolution. Apple actively listens to its user, implementing suggestions and addressing concerns, ensuring that macOS remains a user-centric operating system. The future of macOS. Looking ahead, the future of macOS promises further innovations in AI integration, cloud services, and cross-platform functionality. As technology evolves, macOS will continue to adapt, meeting the needs of its diverse user base. So now, in just before the conclusion, I think the new the MacBook SE, the new one, yeah, I think that's coming should have the dynamic island that they have on now. Well, I think it's more, I think it's better than the use of the normal notch. It takes up a lot of space, and I think this new they should have thin bezels. Yeah, they should have thin bezels. I don't say that the old macOS design, which has super big bezels, are good or bad. They're some kind of good, but the bezels are too thick. Yeah, they were very big, and I need thin bezels to do my activities. So yeah, I think they should have the dynamic island because that is the most suitable one. So, conclusion, the evolution of macOS reflects Apple's commitment to innovation and user experience. From its inception to the latest updates, macOS has continuously adapted to meet of the changing needs of users, setting a benchmark for operating systems worldwide. So that's the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.